to do the mic, or do you want me to do? Okay. Now I can have. Now I can. Now you can pick my bone. Some of the reaction shots are happening live in the battle. And sometimes in the heat of the battle, we try to look for things like that and not do them. But sometimes we miss. And probably he saw you he finally saw you, and then boom, he cut away. But I might have missed
now it is. Yes. I think my family would tell you that I have a big mouth and you could probably hear me in the back anyway. I'm Barbara Hebert, the National President, and on behalf of the Alcott staff and the National Board of Directors, I would like to welcome you to this, the 133rd Summer National Convention of the Theosophical Society in America. We're so happy to have you all here at this place that so many of us consider our spiritual home. This is our 133rd convention. Think about that for a minute. For 133 years, over 5 generations, our brothers and sisters have come together, just like this, for a time of community, a time of study, a time of meditation, a time of nourishing the spiritual self. Tonight, we join that group, linking the past with the present and preparing the way for the future. Your presence here is very important as we link the past with the future. The Theosophical Society in America is an organization. It is a form, much like our bodies are a form. The life that enshrines that form is all of you. And all of you out there watching on the internet, and all of the other members and supporters who may not be able to be with us tonight. We are the life that enshrines this form. We are the Theosophical Society, each and every one of us. And as such, we are all responsible for it. We have the opportunity to take our experience here and move forward in our communities, sharing not only the experience, but most importantly, the ageless wisdom. We are the ones who have the responsibility of sharing the ageless wisdom with those who are seeking. We are paving the way for those who will come after us. Therefore, in looking back to those who have come before us, let us take just a moment of silence to think about our brothers and sisters who have passed, transitioned in this past year, as well as in previous years. So just a moment of silence in gratitude for what they have given to us. Thank you. Along those same lines, let us welcome those who are here for their very first Summer National Convention. We are so happy to have you with us. And so if you would, for just a second, if this is your first convention, please stand. Thank you. That makes me so happy. And it bodes well for our future. So, if you've been to a convention before, and next year when you come again, you'll know that this beginning part always has announcements. So I'm going to get the announcements over first. Due to the hard work of many of our staff, especially our maintenance and grounds department, Mark Remick, our maintenance and grounds department head, Mark Remick, I am thrilled to be able to tell you that the Alcott campus has been certified as a Level 1 Arboretum. So we will talk about that a little bit more at the business meeting on Sunday morning, but we're very excited about that opportunity and privilege. So you're probably aware, if you've been outside in the last 24 hours, that we are experiencing extreme heat. So it's actually kind of the same heat that we have in Louisiana, which is where I'm from. I did not bring it. Okay, I haven't been home recently, but so I just like to ask you to be cautious. Make sure that you're hydrated. If you feel uncomfortable, please let us know. It will tax our air conditioners, so this room may not always be as cool as we'd like for it to be. So please let us know if you have an issue. In addition, you may like to know that we do have a swimming pool on campus. It is a big secret, okay? It's in Marina's backyard. That's Marina. She didn't put it there. She just gets to monitor it. So the water's cold. We decided it wasn't icy, but the water stays pretty chilly. So if you get really hot, please feel free to go over and take a swim. If you don't have a bathing suit with you, there is a Goodwill across the street. You can feel free to go there. Or just go and put your feet in the cold water and cool off. Marina's house, by the way, is through the woods to the north side of the property. You will see the swimming pool. It has a no trespassing sign. That does not mean you. It means anybody else who might wander up to it. I also want to announce that in the centerpieces, in the dining tables in Nicholson Hall, which is on the lower level where we will be eating, you will see beautiful centerpieces. So in those centerpieces, there is a sticker or stickers that say, "You are beautiful." It is a heartfelt sentiment for all here from the Theosophical Society in America. So please take a sticker if you wish. You may share it with anyone in your life. You may give it to a kind stranger, or you may keep it for yourself to remind yourself of your own inner beauty. The kitchen is being managed by Michelle Cinder and a host of volunteers, and I am so grateful. And I'm sure you are as well. To help Michelle, I have a question to ask you. If you are gluten-free, would you please raise your hand? We'd like to get a count because we want to make sure that we have enough gluten-free meals. So we've 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all right. Pablo, help me remember, 8 to 10. Okay. He's the husband. Okay. Normally it's Michelle is Pablo's wife, but now we're saying Pablo is Michelle's husband. So 8 to 10. Holiday Inn shuttle schedules are available in the lobby, as is information about trains into Chicago, lists of area restaurants, pharmacies, taxi services, whatever kind of information you need, it's pretty much there. I would like to point out that Beverly, I think she's still sitting out there. Wave, Beverly. You're going to have to come to the door because even if you stood up and waved, we might not see you. Beverly is our hostess with the mostest. She is, yes. If you have questions about transportation, about anything actually, check with Beverly. If she doesn't know the answer, she'll make one up. No, I'm sorry, she won't make one up. She will find the answer for you. But she is the person to go to. Along those lines, she's also handling airport ride sharing. I know this is our first night. We're not trying to get rid of you. But if you are going back to the airport and you would like to share a ride with someone, talk with Beverly. Or if you are driving to the airport and you're willing to give someone a ride, talk to Beverly. She's just going to connect people so that if anybody needs ride sharing, she'll just connect you. If you're driving here, if you're parking, just a couple of things to let you know. If all of the marked spaces are full, there are spaces behind the green garages. You'll see them. They look like army barracks, and they're quite elderly. You can park over by the garages. Please park on the other side by the garden areas because people actually do use those elderly army barracks for their cars. So, throughout the convention, the Quest bookstore is offering a 25% discount on all purchases. So just be sure that if you go in and purchase something, be sure to tell whoever's checking you out that you are with the convention, and they will give you that discount. If you forget to tell them, they might not give you the discount, so tell them. The other thing is that you've probably noticed on the lower level on your way into Nicholson Hall, there is a Quest book sale. Books are there for free. Books are there for $1, and some of the books are there for $5. It's on the honor system, so please take some books home with you and share them with your friends. Our Saturday schedule tomorrow includes an afternoon of service that will be followed by a group photo at 5 p.m. It will be in the library, the group photo. We're not asking anybody to go outside. So whether or not you participate in the afternoon of service, please be here at 5 o'clock in the library so that you can be in the picture, and we will have your face for posterity. Tonight, following the program, we will have a social gathering in the dining hall in Nicholson Hall on the lower level, so please join us there. Only 9 announcements. Hopefully we won't have more than that tomorrow, but you never know. So on to the main event. The theme of our 2019 Summer National Convention is Seeking Eternal Truth, Inspirations from the Secret Doctrine. We are all very excited about the amazing group of speakers who will be here to share ideas and thoughts with all of us. We have also incorporated a few other changes into this year's convention schedule, most of which came from survey responses from last year. So please check out your convention schedule. Don't just assume it's like it is every year, because we have changed a few things. Tonight, we will begin the evening with the prayers of the religions, rather than ending the evening with them, because it's the beginning bookend, and at the closing, we'll have another series of blessings and prayers that will also bookend the convention. These prayers of the religions will be dedicating all that comes after to those great ones who stand behind all traditions, and to direct our energy for their work in transforming the spiritual consciousness of humanity. Therefore, as we begin the prayers of the religions, may I ask that we focus on aligning ourselves with this intention. The prayers will follow one after another with no introductions. You have the list in front of you. We will not stop, and please do not clap. We don't want to break up that intentional energy. Mazar Ahmed, who does the blessing from Islam, is not. I don't think she's here. Is she here? Is that? Oh, that's Dinshaw.
Yeah, he's here, and she'll be here shortly.
Okay, so we'll just. That's great. Hi, Dinshaw. Come on in. We're glad you're here. Have a seat up here by Diane. We're getting ready to put you on. So, Mazar, we may be skipping Mazar and adding her in toward the end. So, after Diane, we'll go straight to Dinshaw with Zoroastrianism. Okay, and we'll add Mazer when she gets here. Mazer works full-time, and then she donates this time, volunteers this time, so sometimes she's held up. So, all right. Diane.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotov, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who has made us holy through God's commandments and commanded us to light the Sabbath candles. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who has made us holy through God's commandments and commanded us to light the Sabbath candles. Shabbat Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. Namaste. Good evening. I'm going to recite the first chapter of the Quran, first in Arabic, then give you the translation in English. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Malike Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ehdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lazina an'amta alayhim. Ghairil maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Ameen. In the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful, the God of the universe. To you we come, to you we ask for support, to you we ask for help. Please guide us on the right path, the path of those on whom you have bestowed thy mercy, not the path of those who have earned thy anger and have gone astray. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, all mankind is from Adam and Eve. An Arab has no superiority over a non-Arab, nor a non-Arab has any superiority over an Arab. Also, a white has no superiority over black, nor a black has any superiority over white, except the piety and a good action. Thank you.
I have a prayer over here, which was originally written in the language called Avesta, the language of ancient Persia. Oh my gosh. Okay. And for many years, many centuries in fact, this language, Avestan, was not translatable. It was, we were not able to translate it into any other language. With the help of some Sanskrit scholars, there was an association found between words in Sanskrit and words in Avesta. And that's how we are now able to translate the prayers that were written in Avesta into any other language. This particular prayer is meant for anyone who is sick and who needs to recover. It's a very short prayer, so I'll say it 3 times over, and then I'll give you the translation. Hazangaram besejanam, bayavare besejanam. Hazangaram besejanam, bayavare besejanam. Hazangaram besejanam, bayavare besejanam. And it translates into, may Ahura Mazda grant good health 1,000 times, nay, even 10,000 times, to the one who is truthful. Thank you.
Will you bow with me in thoughtful introspection? As we witness our disregard for human dignity, the unconscionable treatment of children and their families at our borders, and our unwillingness to act together for a just and equitable solution, may the following words of the Judeo-Christian tradition cause all of us to turn around and rethink what our ground of being requires of each one of us. For I was hungry, and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. And I needed clothes, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not look after me. But Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you? Truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. What does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. In the loving name of the Creator of the universe, may each one of us help make justice roll down like rivers of water, and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Amen and amen.
This is a prayer from the sacred scriptures of the Baha'i Faith. O thou kind Lord, these are thy servants who have gathered in this meeting, have turned unto thy kingdom, and are in need of thy bestowal and blessing. O thou God, manifest and make evident the signs of thy oneness, which have been deposited in all the realities of life. Reveal and unfold the virtues which thou hast made latent and concealed in these human realities. O God, we are as plants, and thy bounty is as the rain. Refresh and cause these plants to grow through thy bestowal. We are thy servants. Free us from the fetters of material existence. We are ignorant. Make us wise. We are dead. Make us alive. We are material. Endow us with spirit. We are deprived. Make us the intimates of thy mysteries. We are needy. Enrich and bless us from thy boundless treasury. O God, resuscitate us. Give us sight. Give us hearing. Familiarize us with the mysteries of life, so that the secrets of thy kingdom may become revealed to us in this world of existence, and we may confess thy oneness. Every bestowal emanates from thee. Every benediction is thine. Thou art mighty, thou art powerful, thou art the giver, and thou art the ever bountiful.
The latest Pew Research Center polls and Gallup polls show that 24% of our American population are now unaffiliated with religion. And many of that 24% refer to themselves as humanists. So what is humanism? Humanism is a spiritual philosophy of life informed by reason and science and motivated by service and compassion for all. Humanism's foundational concept is that we alone determine the purpose of our life and how we should lead our lives, and we are responsible for living the best lives we can to always help others and avoid causing others hurt and pain. I'm now going to read a humanist poem that many of you may have heard. Those of you here for the first time have not heard it, but I think you'll enjoy listening to it. It's titled The Dash. I listened to a man who spoke at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone from the birth date to the date at the end. He said that first came the date of her birth, and he spoke of the end date with tears. And he said what mattered most was the hyphen or dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time she spent alive on this earth. And now only those who loved her know what that little dash is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters most is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that you can rearrange. So let us just slow down enough to consider what's true and real and always try to understand the way other people feel. And be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. And let us treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile. And remember that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of what they say about how you lived your life and spent your dash?
In many countries, in the U.S., in Canada, many countries, at gatherings like this, conventions, festivals, the Native American people, honoring songs are sung to them, prayers are given for them, really to honor the indigenous people who were here before us, who lived on this land before we did. And so it gives me great pleasure to, from my cultural heritage, the Cherokee, to read this prayer in that way. It's reflected from someone, Mom Feather Erickson, a holy woman, Cherokee. O Great Spirit, Creator, one second. O Great Spirit, Creator, we come before you in a humble manner, giving thanks for all living beings in creation. May our prayers and loving thoughts be sent out collectively and individually throughout the universe. May these prayers of love and gratitude quiet angry hearts, hatred, and abuse. We ask that we be shown another way if we've harmed or hurt another thing. May all people once again work toward understanding, respect, and truth. And may we each find peace and joy within and around. We pray and give thanks to you, Great Spirit, to Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandfather Sun, Grandmother Moon, and all our relations in the greater circle of life for all the sacred gifts that are given to us. We pray, offering what gifts we have, that you may guide us and heal us and purify us and protect us. And again we pray that all our relations may live this life together in harmony and balance. Wado.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata. Sabba buddhanubhavena, sabba dhammanubhavena, sabba sankhanubhavena. Sada soti bhavantu te. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the perfectly enlightened Buddha. Let the power of all that is auspicious bring blessings to this gathering. May the celestial beings of all the realms provide protection and safety for everyone gathered. By the power of all the Buddhas, the Dharma, and the Sangha, may there be happiness and well-being. And may this summer National Convention be harmonious, joyful, and spiritually enriching for all of us gathered here.
गायत्री मंत्र। ओम भू ओम भुवः ओम सुवः ओम महः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यम् ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ओमापो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः सुवरो
Thanks to all of you for sharing. We will now have a report from the Credentials Committee, and thank you. Somebody turned on and there's light. That's right. David Bruce, our National Secretary.
You might want to wait till you hear the report before you clap. It's kind of presumptuous on your part, I think, but anyway, all those beautiful prayers really stirred the spirit within me, and I feel I ought to make an apology now to all the people that wanted to be on the Credentials Committee and couldn't. There just wasn't room, so all I can say is good things come to those who wait. It may take years and years before you can be on the Credentials Committee, but this year it is Linda Dorr, Doris Swallick, and myself. So this is a very short report. It's required by the bylaws. And per the bylaws, many of you know this, we have a business meeting during the convention, and before any official business, doesn't say anything about funny business, but official business, we have to establish a quorum, which is defined as 3% of our membership at the end of the fiscal year, March 31st, which according to Beverly, the hostess with the mostest, is at the end of March, right? 3,242, 3% of that, who's the math guys with their calculator? It is, right, 97. So do we have 97? Obviously, you can look around the room. We count up the proxies that were mailed in by the people who could not attend. And we had, 311. And then the registrants that we have here, 89, and we're at 4, or a little bit over 400 exactly. We needed 97, so we're in compliance. And good luck to you that want to be on the committee next year. Get in line.
He may make you wear a bow tie, though. We have a number of, well, everybody here is wonderful and special, but we do have some guests that I would like to call your attention to. And so when I call your name, please stand. So the first, and I don't know, some people would probably think she's the most important, so I might go with that, is our former TSA president, Betty Bland. Please rise. We have a number of board members who are here tonight. 2 of our board members could not be here. Kathleen Newman, Central District Director, and Minor Lyle, who had to get back home. He is a Western District Director. Other directors, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until everybody's called. So our Vice President, Kathy Gann. And you guys can hold your applause until they're all standing, and then decide if you want to clap. Judith Snow, Eastern District. Douglas Keene, Eastern District. Daya Kuyansu, Central District. And Wallace Rainey, Western District. Wallace is in the back. He thinks he can hide, but he can't. Now we can clap for these guys. They have been sitting in nonstop meetings for the last 2.5 days, so I'm very impressed that they're awake and still here. We have our international treasurer with us, and she is also the international secretary of the Theosophical Order of Service, Nancy Sechrist. Nancy is also a member of the Theosophical Society in America, as international as she is. From Crotona, which is one of our sister organizations, we have Maria Parison, director of the Crotona School. Please stand. And Elena Doval Santos. Is Elena here? She's had a full day. She's probably resting. We also have a number of people here with the ITC, International Theosophy Conferences. We have ITC Vice President Herman Vermeulen, Herman, and his wife Johanna. Herman, yes, okay, thank you both. I'm not sure how many of these people are here, but we have several directors of ITC. Jonathan Colbert, or Colbert? Colbert. Louisiana, you'd say Colbert. Erwin Bomas. Yay, Erwin. And John Kniebel. Yes. We also have former ITC President Garrett Reig. Yeah. So we are pleased and delighted to have a number of ITC participants here for the Summer National Convention. So thank you all for being here. Our national officers are here, and I'd like to introduce them. David Bruce, you've already met, our national secretary. You can stand up again. You're important. Floyd Kettering, our treasurer, who's in the back. Our Chief Financial Officer, August Hurt, could not be here with us tonight, but Christopher Dixon, our Chief of Staff, could. Christopher, please step in. I have started referring to poor Christopher as my shadow self. He keeps me on the right path. We have a number of former board members who are here. So if you are a former board member, I'm not going to call names because I don't want to leave anybody out. So if you are a former board member for the Theosophical Society in America, please stand up and be recognized. Look at this. People who dedicate many, many hours to the work of the Theosophical Society. I wish to publicly thank each and every one of the Alcott staff members, as well the ones who are here tonight. So if you're an Alcott staff member, please stand and be recognized. These are the amazing people who keep our headquarters running. They are the ones who are down in the nitty-gritty, I guess, I don't know, should I say that? Whatever. They are down and working hard every single day to keep us going, to make sure that you have the resources you need. They're the people who make things happen each day. And I'm very, very grateful to each and every one of them because they make a difference in our world. We have now greetings from other sections from across the world. Kathy Gann, our Vice President, along with Daya Kuyansu and Judith Snow will be sharing those. And we do have a little PowerPoint presentation.
May the technological forces be with us. It worked. Good evening. We have something special this year. We have two of our greetings by video, and we're going to start right at the top. We're going to start with a video greeting by International President Tim Boyd.
Well, hello, everyone. At the occasion of your Summer National Conference, your SNC, I want to send all of my best wishes for a successful meeting to all of the members and friends who are gathered at the Theosophical Society in America's conference. It's always a wonderful thing to get together like this and to have an opportunity not just to learn how to cooperate in doing this work and to share ideas and thoughts, but also to magnify the inner work that we do. The American section is the oldest section in the Theosophical Society. It's the place, in fact, where the Theosophical Society was founded. So we have a premier role in terms of advancing what the next step for this Theosophical Society is in the world today. All of your friends at the international headquarters send their greetings. Probably a couple of words just about the international headquarters. Over the years, many of you have probably been to Adyar and know it as the 260-acre campus in Adyar, Chennai, India. It's forested land primarily. We've kept it that way over the years. It's spoken of as one of the lungs of the city of Chennai. Probably you've seen the buildings, the very, very historic buildings, the headquarters building, its hall, the library that we have, where we have some 45,000 palm leaf manuscripts that had been gathered and assembled by Colonel Olcott. You've seen the temples for the various religions of the world, one of the only places in the world where you have all of the religions of the world gathered and respected in the way that they are. Probably many of you have attended our convention, where 1,000 members from around the world gather each year, or attended our School of the Wisdom. But the TS in Adyar is much more than that. The international headquarters is one place in the world that is unique in its attempt to apply the teachings of Theosophy. We have a social welfare center that cares for some 60 to 70 kids per day. We have a vocational training center where women are trained in tailoring so that they can have an income for their family. We have the Olcott School for over 120 years, providing free education for kids of the lowest economic class. And we have a brand new school, a Theosophical school, the Adyar Theosophical Academy, modeled after the Golden Link schools, which have been so successful in the Philippines. Our first classes began in June of this year. Over the last 2 years, we have also revitalized the Besant Memorial Animal Dispensary, which has become a truly exemplary resource in terms of education and in terms of care for the animals in the Chennai area. And our renovation work on the campus continues. Some of you were on hand on January 1st when we had the inauguration of the newly restored Blavatsky Bungalow. It's more glorious than when we got it in 1907. And we've begun with Leadbitter Chambers, which is where most of the people coming from abroad stay. We have the complete renovation, which is in process now. And we are just completing a new archives structure, which will house the archives away from the river and keep them safe for generations to come. There is a new spirit which seems to be rising within the Theosophical Society in the world today. I'm very thankful for the support of our many sections, but particularly of the American section where the society was founded. Thank you, and all best wishes for your conference.
One more video greeting. This one is from Argentina. You'll see a video prepared by the General Secretary of Argentina, Esteban Langlois.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello, dear members of the American section. I am Esteban Langlois, the General Secretary of the Argentinian section, and on behalf of the members of this so far and southern section, I wish you all a very inspiring and useful national convention. As you can see, I am now in my desk at home, also working with the book you are going to talk about in this opportunity. And I have many friends there to whom I send a special greeting, excuse me for my English. And well, I choose this video media to send my words because I think will be more personal and appreciated. Goodbye, and as I told you, have a good convention.
The rest of our greetings will be read, but you will be able to see them on the screen. From East and Central Africa. Dear Dr. Barbara Hebert, though we are unable to attend, we send you our best wishes for a very successful convention. What a beautiful theme you have selected, Seeking Eternal Truth, Inspirations from the Secret Doctrine. It is only through eternal truth that anything can be understood in its totality and can help us all to lead a truly meaningful life. Fraternally, Narendra Shah, T.S. in East and Central Africa. Oh. I have but to look and it appears. From India. Dear Sister Barbara, on behalf of the Indian section, I would like to convey greetings and good wishes to all the delegates of your 133rd National Convention. I am sure that with a galaxy of outstanding speakers in your convention, all of you will be seeking eternal truth and will be inspired from the secret doctrine. May you all raise your consciousness. With warm wishes, Pradeep Gohil, President, Indian Section of the Theosophical Society. From East and Southeast Asia. Dear brothers and sisters, greetings from the Theosophical Society in East and Southeast Asia. We send our best wishes to the American section of the Theosophical Society on the occasion of your 133rd National Convention from July 19th through 23rd, 2019. I only wish one or more of us could be there in person to rejoice with you on this happy occasion. Nevertheless, we wish you a most successful celebration. Fraternal wishes. I'm going to say it the way we address him, Sani Chong, President, Asia, East and Southeast, the Theosophical Society. From Sri Lanka. Dear Barbara Hebert, the Theosophical Society in Sri Lanka wishes the 133rd National Convention to be a success. We would like to quote the following passage from the teaching of Buddha. Well-being is the greatest thing that you could be gifted with. Being happy and contented is the greatest wealth that you could have. Great relationships are having people faithful to you, and finding the truth is the greatest joy. Best regards, Duminda A.L. Wanagasakara, the Presidential Representative, the Theosophical Society in Sri Lanka. From Australia, dear Barbara, on behalf of the members of the Australian section, it is a great pleasure to send greetings to all who will be gathered together for the American section's 133rd National Convention. May it be an uplifting time together inspired by the holy ones and the great, timeless truths of the wisdom tradition. With warm regards, Linda Oliveira, National President, the Theosophical Society in Australia. And from New Zealand, we would like to extend the greetings of the Theosophical Society in New Zealand to all participants of the 133rd National Convention. Seeking eternal truth, inspiration from the secret doctrine, is indeed something worth focusing on, for these volumes truly speak to our inner being, opening up our heart to the eternal truths if we allow them to. We may not be with you in person, however, know that we are with you on an inner level. With warmest regards, John Borstermans, National President, the Theosophical Society in New Zealand.
And from Austria, dear President, dear brothers and sisters, the Theosophical Society of Austria wishes you a successful convention and hopes that your efforts lead to a further dissemination of the ancient wisdom. Fraternal greetings, Albert Schickel, Organizing Secretary, TS Austria. From Belgium, dear Barbara, to all participants to the 133rd Annual Convention of the Theosophical Society in America, kind and warm greetings from the Theosophical Society in Belgium, and wishes that all may be recharged with beautiful and clarifying energies in the search for truth. May the outcome of this convention be added to all the efforts for advancement in the world. Kind and warm regards or greetings from Sabine van Ostia, England. Dear Barbara, thank you for the information about the 133rd National Convention at Wheaton. I am sorry that I am unable to attend, but on behalf of the members of the English section, I send sincerest greetings for a very successful and inspiring convention. Fraternally, Jenny Baker, the president of the English section. Ireland. Dear Barbara, on behalf of myself and all the Irish Theosophists, I send the warmest greetings to you, to your esteemed guest speakers, and to all the delegates present on the occasion of the 133rd National Convention. May the wonderful forces and energies raised during these special and vital days radiate outwards to inspire and uplift all beings throughout America and worldwide. And may this auspicious event be overshadowed by the love, guidance, and blessings of the holy ones. Warmest fraternal regards and love to you all from TS Ireland. Marie Harkness, the organizing secretary for the TS in Ireland. And from Wales, greetings from the Welsh region of the Theosophical Society. Dear colleagues, thank you for informing us about your convention and for sharing with us the convention lectures on the webcast. I will pass the information on to our members. The members of the Welsh region of the Theosophical Society in Wales send you our greetings and good wishes for an inspiring and successful convention. May the light of truth, peace, and love be with you. Julie Cunningham, the organizing secretary. And from Italy, dear brothers and sisters, on the occasion of the 133rd National Convention of the Theosophical Society in America, it is my great pleasure to send to all the participants the warmest greetings and best wishes on behalf of the Italian Theosophical Society. I am sure that the relevance and significance of the theme, seeking eternal truth, inspirations from the secret doctrine, and the speaker's authority will provide inspiration and spiritual growth to this important event. Dr. Antonio Girardi, the General Secretary of the Theosophical Society in Italy. And from the Netherlands. Greetings from the Theosophical Society in the Netherlands. From Wim Lees, the General Secretary.
From Slovenia, dear members of the Theosophical Society in America, I send you fraternal greetings on behalf of the members of the Theosophical Society in Slovenia. We wish you a joyful gathering on the occasion of your 133rd National Convention. Much success with your work, which will help to unveil and deepen the understanding of all life and the sense of the beautiful and the good which is deep down in man's inner being. We appreciate your work, which will bring about much good to the world. With best wishes, Irina Primic, President of the TS in Slovenia. From Switzerland, the Theosophical Society in Switzerland wishes all the best to the 133rd American Convention. May this gathering be harmonious and peaceful as well as constructive and helpful. We wish all the sisters and brothers all the best. Best wishes. Andrea and Greta Biaska Caroni. From Ukraine, dear brothers and sisters, this annual convention is a great opportunity to increase our understanding of the ageless wisdom and our experience of brotherhood. Ukrainian TS members wish you a fruitful and joyful gathering. Svetlana Gavrilenko, Organizing Secretary TS in Ukraine. From Venezuela, a fraternal hug. The members of the Theosophical Society in Venezuela wish you all the success you deserve in such an outstanding event. Sister Nellie Noel, Theosophical Society in Venezuela. From Costa Rica, dear Barbara, please convey our fraternal greetings to the participants of your 133rd Annual Convention. We trust that it will be successful and of a great benefit for the spiritual growth of all the participants. Ligia Montiel, President, TS in Costa Rica. From Cuba, dear Dr. Barbara Hebert, on behalf of the national members of the Cuban section of the Theosophical Society, I am very pleased to convey to all the delegates of the 133rd National Convention of the Theosophical Society in America our most kind greetings and best wishes in this pursuit of the eternal truth. With brotherly wishes, Carlos Vicente Fernandez, National President, Cuban section of the TS. And lastly, from Hollywood, California, Besant Lodge of Hollywood, California, chartered 99 years ago by Annie Besant, sends greetings to the members assembled at the 133rd Summer National Convention, Stephanie Heller, President, Judith L. Richardson, Vice President, Officers Winston W. Wiggins, Roberta L. Trop, and Daniel Winter Lazarus. Thank you, everyone.
Well, I think I know why it's so hot. All those people sent us warm greetings. And it all combined, and here we are. So now is one of my most favorite parts of the evening. We will take greetings from the floor. Please wait till I call on you and Steve gets there with the microphone. So who would like to begin? Oh, good. Karen.
Greetings from the Theosophical Study Center in Fort Myers, Florida.
You probably want to wait and clap when they're all finished. It'll take a while.
Greetings from the Salt Lake City Theosophical Study Center.
Warmest greeting from the Houston Lodge as well as the Vietnamese Study Center. And I'd like to correct you on that. We brought the weather here.
You brought the weather, okay. The Houstonians are responsible. Okay. Let's see over here.
Greetings from the Theosophical Society in Detroit.
Thank you. hang on, Barbara. Let's see if we can, instead of making Steve run back and forth, which would be fun, but anybody else from this area that would like, Nancy?
Hi, greetings from Abraxas Lodge, formerly of Southampton, now of Warrington, PA.
Thank you.
Greetings from the Valley of the Sun Lodge in study group in Phoenix, Arizona, and I brought the heat.
You brought the heat, they brought the humidity. Anyone else in this section here? All right, let's kind of move to the, okay.
Fraternal greetings and love from the Theosophical Society in Portland, Oregon.
Cool greetings from the Theosophical Investment Trust and also from the Humanitarian Service Project.
Greetings from the Ozark Theosophical Camp and Education Center in Sulphur Springs, Arkansas.
Greetings from the Central Oklahoma Theosophical Study Center and the Midwest Federation.
And now we'll move over to this direction. It would be fun to watch Steve go back and forth, I tell you.
Greetings, loving greetings from the TOS International.
There are 5 of us here from Crotona. On behalf of all of us, I wish you very loving greetings from the Crotona Institute, its staff, resident head, and board members.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool and loving greetings from the Wheaton Olcott Lodge.
Greetings from the West Houston Theosophical Study Center.
Greetings from the Research Triangle Study Center in North Carolina.
Greetings from the Logan Group, which is in Queensland, Australia.
Thank you for coming all this way, Christine.
Fraternal greetings from Adyar, Chennai, India.
And also for Jay Shree for coming so far.
Thank you.
Fraternal greetings from the Denver Theosophical Society.
Greetings from the DC Lodge.
Greetings and much gratitude from the Theosophical Society of the East Bay. We used to be from Oakland, but we're more spread out now.
Hot greetings from Tucson, Arizona.
Goes back to Gloria.
Greetings from the members of the Buffalo City of Light Study Center in Buffalo, New York.
Thank you.
Greetings from the Ojai Valley Lodge that meets in Crotona.
I bring greetings from Florida, three greetings. One is from the Florida Federation, which is now 75 years old. So Nori Rao, the president, sends her greetings. I also bring greetings from the Bradenton Study Center, which turned 10 this year, and the St. Petersburg Lodge, which turned 100 this year.
Rosie.
Greetings from the Mid-South Federation and Mid-South area of the States.
Greetings from the Texas Federation of the Theosophical Society in America, celebrating 84 years. From
New York. I thought there might be others, that's why I waited for last. Greetings to all, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm very sorry that Ed couldn't come this year.
Yes, we always miss Ed.
yes.
If you're watching, we miss you, Ed, and we love you.
You can redo your greeting.
I'd like to redo my greetings, please. That was my first time. We have from the Detroit Lodge at least 7 or 8 members. So if you all could just raise your hand, because I know there's a bunch of us. I just want to say we make the commute. It may be shorter than some of yours, but you know, we're here. And we have many former members, actually, and I met one today. And so that's wonderful. And 103 years, chartered by Annie Besant, if we're going to get competitive, you know.
Greetings from Miners Oaks, California, Motown.
Yeah.
I know you've been greeted from the great state of Texas, but I got to tell you that we were chartered by Annie Besant 109 years ago. Not to be competitive.
Loving greetings from the Dharma Study Group or the Theosophical Society in America. Have a wonderful convention, everyone. So glad to be here with all of you.
Thank you.
Greetings from the Red Bank Study Center, Red Bank, New Jersey.
Beverly.
Warm greetings from the Olcott staff.
Yeah. Other greetings. It is such a joy to have so many people here and to have their greetings. I'm going to ask, are there other greetings before I move forward? Okay. Thank you all. It's such a joy. If you are here internationally, would you please rise so we can clap for you for coming from another country, from far away? There are quite a few. So we could get into a contest about whose group is the oldest or who has traveled the furthest. If I had known, we would have had prizes. Rosie, did you want to make an announcement about the resolutions committee, or do you want, I know, we forgot to talk about that. We hugged, but that was it. All right, so I would like to ask Rosie Ulix, Nancy Sechrist, and Suzanne. I can't say Suzanne's last name. These 3 ladies are our resolutions committee. Please find them. If you have a resolution that you would like to put before the convention floor for our business meeting on Sunday, these are the ladies to talk to. They will take all of the resolutions, put them together, and they will present them during our business meeting, at the end of our business meeting on Sunday, for the members to vote on. Typically, resolutions are things like thanking the Olcott staff for their work or things along those lines, just to give you a heads up. So if you have any thoughts, please see Rosie, Suzanne, or Nancy. Thanks, ladies. So we are going to end the evening with our traditional invocations. There will be no official closing. Those invocations will end the evening. After we do them, we'll just adjourn quietly, and the noise will increase as we go down the stairs and meet in Nicholson Hall on the lower level, the lower level, for refreshments and an opportunity to visit with one another. So I'm going to recite the traditional international invocation to begin our convention, and follow it with the call and response, to O Hidden Life. May those who are the embodiments of love immortal bless with their help and guidance this society, founded to be a channel for their work. May they inspire it with their wisdom, strengthen it with their power, and energize it with their activity. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom, in every creature. O hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May all who feel themselves as one with thee know they are therefore one with every other.